There's been a bit of contention in the League community currently. I'm going to be talking about the recent trend going around with their new champion. I'm going to show you the image so you may judge for yourself. Here she is. Her name is Briar. She's a female vampire who looks vaguely smaller in frame. Not only that, her feet are showing and looks like they're being quote-unquote spotlighted. A lot of people have problems with this. Let's talk about problem one. The smaller frame. What here makes her look childlike besides that she's maybe small? People come in all sorts of shapes and sizes. Does a female character really need to have a sexualized depiction for people to accept her as an adult? Just another humanoid character that has a human body part. I'm not sure why people have such a problem with a smaller / petite / slimmer, whatever you want to call that body type. I believe short women exist, and I hope others do too. Not to throw her under the bus here, but surely you've seen Lily Pichu before. Just Google her height, like short women are real. Now, at the time of this video, however, the only information we have on this character is the art. No one knows how tall she is canonically. Keep in mind, she is sitting on top of a dead soldier, who I think most of us can agree is likely a fully grown adult. Regardless of the frame, she is a vampire, who I think most people can universally agree that the fictional concept of a younger vampire, quote-unquote, could be literally hundreds of human years. Moving on to what I think is the most problematic topic for most people, the feet. Why is this such a problem? Feet are not inherently sexual. It's just that some people are just attracted to that. People are also attracted to all sorts of weirder things. Feet is just elevated for some reason. I feel like people are so disgusted with quote-unquote feet fetishes that they attribute bare feet as immediately bad. Like, what about her kneecaps? Those are the centerpiece of the image. There are people out there who are wildly into kneecaps. No one has a problem about that. What about other champions? This is Nico. Her mental age is very childlike. But don't worry, her actual age is like 180. She shows her feet in her splash art. Where's the commotion? Here's Zoe, a 13 to 14-year-old body type, but actually thousands of years old. What about Gragas, a male who is basically naked, and his feet are out in the game for about half an hour, compared to Briar's maybe tops a minute worth of screen time. His splash art also shows his feet. They may not be highlighted, but someone out there is having a great time right now. No one talks about him. You know why? Because feet are a normal part of bodies. Now, let's move on to the spotlight, where could also be attributing League players seeing how light works for the first time in forever. I think if the character's splash art did not include lighting, I think people would still have the problem with her feet. It seems like it's just emphasized because I think people have too much of a problem with bare feet. Does this mean any art depicting any humanoid-esque with feet showing in light is automatically a no-no? We can't ever depict human feet in the essence of solar light, simply due to the fact that it would clearly be too sexual. It all seems like too much of a reach for me. Now, there are people who are thinking this is pedo bait, and I get it. A few celebrities / content creators / influencer, whatever you want to call them, have turned out a bit sussy. These people are obviously problematic. It has happened time and time again. I understand we all have to be more wary of pedophilic behaviors, but I think there comes a point when we're just reaching. Like, how are we mad over this character's feet? Have these people never looked down when they've showered? How do you put on socks, shoes? We're beefing over a fictional character. I don't think anyone would have cared if no one actually talked about it. I digress. These are just my thoughts. I feel like people are overreacting. This is just another normal image, and there's literally nothing pornographic or disturbing besides the multiple slumped over dead soldiers murdered in the image. Maybe you think otherwise. Comment on it what you will.